Reactions continue to trail the recent clemency granted by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to 175 inmates, including Miriam Sanda, who was convicted of murdering her husband. In a statement released on Monday, Bello Mohammed, speaking on behalf of the deceased family, forcefully condemned the pardon. Mohammed stated that the release of Miriam Sanda reopened healing wounds for the family. He further described the clemency as the worst possible injustice any family could be made to go through for a loved one. Meanwhile, Ahmed Isa Bello, father of the late Biliaminu Bello, in a joint press statement with Miriam Sanda's father, said he had been seeking clemency for Miriam Sanda years before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu granted her presidential pardon. Bello disclosed he wrote to Abubakar Malami, former Attorney General and Minister of Justice, in 2019 to request mercy for Sanda on humanitarian grounds. He added that he bore no grudges against Sanda, her family, or the federal government, stressing that forgiveness was the only way to heal from the tragedy.
I am happy as the federal government has released Mariam in order to come and look after her two children, which God gave them between late Bilia and Maria. So, to me, I don't have any grudges with the federal government or the family of Mariam Sanda and any other relatives. Fully, I appreciate the effort of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on this issue. I need not to say much. Me, as a Muslim, I already told you people as a press crew that we accept the God of will. I am happy as the federal government has released Mariam in order to come and look after her two children, which God gave them between late Bilia and Maria.
All right. Well, we have letters, as you can see on the wall, written by Bello to the High Court in Abuja and the Commissioner of Police back in 2019, as well as the Attorney General of the Federation, requesting for Miriam's release, saying that he wants Miriam to raise her children. Miriam was pregnant at the time of her incarceration. Rufai, this story has gone viral. And I'll take some reactions. This is from Abib, who wrote, "Justice and mercy must always walk hand in hand. If she's truly reformed and her children can now have their mother back, then let's hope this second chance brings healing and not controversy." Another ex-user wrote, "The justice system in Nigeria isn't fair. To be honest, I'm not even surprised a country that grants amnesty to terrorists can also pardon a convicted killer. The family of Biliaminu Bello has every right to call this the worst injustice ever." And I'll take some more reactions. And Atiku Abubakar had posted this with his tweet. He wrote, "Presidential pardon, offense committed October 2025. 1. Drugs at 29.2%. 2. Unlawful mining at 24.0%. Homicide 13.5%. 4. Fraud corruption at 12.3%. 5. Hijacking at 5.8%. Firearms at 2.3%. Robbery theft at 2.3%. 8. Kidnapping at 1.8%. Human trafficking at 1.8%. Others at 5.8%. And if I can read some of Atiku's tweets again, he wrote, "Tinubu Tinubu's reckless use of presidential pardon undermines justice and emboldens criminality at a time when Nigeria continues to reel under the weight of insecurity, moral decay, and a surge in drug-related offenses. It is both shocking and indefensible that the presidency would prioritize clemency for those whose actions have directly undermined national stability and social order. Particularly worrisome is the revelation that 29.2% of those pardoned were convicted for drug-related crimes at a time when our youth are being destroyed by narcotics and our nation is still struggling to cleanse its image from the global stain of drug offenses. Presidential pardon is meant to symbolize restitution and moral reform. Instead, what we have witnessed is a mockery of the criminal justice system, an affront to victims, a demoralization of law enforcement, and a grave injury to the conscience of the nation.